What's up, y'all? It's your girl. If y'all want to see how I achieve this look, keep on watching. And yes, I know I am the last person to review this palette, but trust me, listen, my schedule's just been all over the place. Okay, don't judge me, all right? Don't y'all come for me either. Oh, the lipstick, by the way, is Fenty's Underdog. It is a new limited edition. I'm pretty sure they're going to release a full-size shot, but anyhow, keep on watching. Y'all, welcome to the sleigh. Me demo this product and tell y'all why y'all need it in your life. Yo, they definitely came for our necks with this foundation. Because this is the coolest and dopest beauty news talk show in the whole entire world, I will never apologize about being unfiltered and unscripted. You're gonna get the real deal here with me. Okay, my final thoughts of this palette. I'm like, listen, I can't do this shit. Like, got it here. Tell my son, be sexy. Bitch, I'm already sexy. All right, so this is the packaging. Look at this. Like, seriously, once I'm done with this, I wish I could turn this into like a clutch, because it literally looks like literally looks like a clutch purse, you know. And I just love the colors. Like, you know, this is just so chic and just cute. Like, somebody would mistake this to be a purse. Like, seriously. But anyhow, we're gonna open her up and ooh. Don't you know when you open up something and it's like sheen, sparkle, sparkle? Well, I don't have that capability on this phone. I mean, I'm shooting in 4K anyway on the iPhone 10. Thank you very much. So, look at these shades. Now, let me just point out the fact that she designed this whole entire palette, picked out all the shades, because they're not going to be ashy for us black girls and pretty much any woman of color. And I just feel like, you know, that was like key. Okay, because sometimes, you know, y'all know we got to skip over the ashy road because it just don't be popping on us at all. Okay, so one shade that really stuck out to me, and I do want to like swatch it, is Supreme, which is this pink shade right here. So, ooh, look at that ashy hand, child. We're going to put some lotion on. But yeah, that's how, y'all see how ashy my hand is? That is how certain shades would look on my skin, especially when it comes to like the ashy road. You know what I'm saying? Like the shade, it just look chalky, and I'm like, why? You know what I mean? Like, come on, brands, come on. Okay, so next up, I want to swatch Soleil, which is right here. Yep, right here. So it's like a shimmer. Okay, so I'm really digging that one too. Let me just swatch that. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, I don't want them to fall out now. Hold on, let's go on this little ashy little hand. Girl, I think we're gonna use her. Yeah, we're gonna use her for today's look. Okay, so like I said, that was just two. We got a whole palette to play with, so I'm not gonna swatch every single shade up in here because, you know, I don't want to waste too much camera time. I mean, I want to actually get ready and talk and all of that stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and do just that. I'm gonna put some lotion on, cause I can't take. First things first, we are going to do our brows, because like I said, you know, anyway, I have to do my brows first. Now I'm using this Benefit Goof Proof, because, you know, we gotta do this look kind of quick. Gotta do it kind of quick. So anyway, guys, now I am so excited about all of the brands coming out with like the holiday collection, because usually they start putting out their holiday collections like, I want to say, shoot, maybe like around mid-October. And I just love this time of year, simply because, you know, I feel like it's all about family, togetherness, and then children. You know, it's a lot of little kids in my family, so I just love to see like everybody get together and just, you know, have a good time. Now, Thanksgiving coming up, and I don't know, as far as like character looks and like Thanksgiving looks per se, like how we did Halloween, I don't know, because somebody asked me like, are you gonna do any Thanksgiving looks? I'm like, I don't really know what to do for Thanksgiving, like as far as like, you know, getting in like character mode and decoration mode, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like with Thanksgiving, it's kind of just like you can just go with a bunch of like fall looks, you know, as far as colors and, you know, doing like a lot of neutral smoky eyes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like Christmas, you can really go all in, you know. Usually Thanksgiving is always at my mama's house, you know, because everybody come over mama's house. Her food be fire, child. And I promise you, every year my mom be like, oh, I'm not cooking nothing. And then at the last minute, literally like 3 days before Thanksgiving, yeah, I need y'all to go to the store and get this, that, and the other. And I'm like, really? Really, child? So I'm going to go ahead and just carve out my brows with this Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is in the shade Maple. So let's go ahead and carve that out. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to sit through this, but oh well. Okay, so I just put a little bit of this Too Faced Born This Way translucent underneath my eyes because it will catch any fallout. Because y'all know I pretty much do my shadow first. But anyhow, I'm so excited to sit in the living room and look cute on Thanksgiving because that's what, you know, Black families do. We sit in the living room and we get all dressed up and everything and we just sit in the living room and be fly. All right, so the first shade of this palette, I'm gonna take, let's go ahead and do decisions. Let's do Ginger. So that looks like a nice, like all over shade. Like a nice little, oh, look at that. I love that. I really love that. So we're just gonna kind of blend this all the way over. I still don't know exactly what look I'm gonna do, but cause I kind of, you know, don't want to do the same one that I did before, but it was super cute and YouTube didn't see it, but like Facebook and Instagram did. For real though, like, I love the togetherness of family, and holidays shouldn't be the only time you should get together with your family. You should get together with your family all the time. See, my family, it seemed like it'd be hard for us to get together, especially, you know, during the holidays. But we mainly get together and talk about, oh, we need to get together more often than funerals. But that's the only time we seriously come together is like for funerals. Because we lost so many people, and like, that's the only time everybody like come together and be like, yeah, you know, we need to do more family stuff and we need to do this and that. And then don't nobody do it. The odds. It's like, why even mention it if you ain't gonna do it? Like, what's the point? So yeah, let's do like a half cut crease. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, next up, I don't know. I'll come back inside. We're gonna take credit and we just gonna kind of put that like in the outer corner. As you guys know, I'm very, very family oriented, like I said. I know I mentioned like the word family so many times throughout this video already. But yeah, I just like, you know, I think it's important for families to always stick together, regardless to what. And it bothers me whenever I hear people say stuff like, oh, I got family that I don't speak to, and you know, like I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, dang, you know, how can you not? Like, I met a person that literally said they had a twin brother. This guy I was talking to in an Uber one day, and he said he has a twin brother, and he has not seen his twin brother in like, I think, was it 13 or 14 years? And I'm like, bro, like, how do you not? He's like, oh, we just don't talk. And I'm like, okay, but did something happen? No, we're just, you know, we just have different lives. And I'm like, okay, but that don't mean that you still can't talk to your brother. You know, and like, I don't know. It's just, it's weird because like some of my coworkers that I spoke with in the past, like have said that they was like estranged from like their siblings and stuff like that. And I'm like, that really bothers me. Like, I couldn't imagine not talking to any of mine. Like, that would really burn me up. Like, damn. You know, like, yeah, we've gone, like, you know, we don't talk every day. We've gone, you know, a while without speaking. Not because we had beef, but just because, like, it'll be like, oh, you know, different schedules or whatever. But for the most part, like, we all go to my house and I see one of them there, like, hey, what's up? I couldn't imagine. Like, seriously. Where do some of y'all, how do some of y'all just, I don't know. I'm going to take this Room of 3, this base, and I'm just going to kind of cut the crease just a little bit. You're just going to cut it. But yeah, I'm like, how do some of y'all, explain? You know, like, I really seriously do not get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could not. you know, I could see if y'all fell out, but even if y'all fell out eventually, like, you know what I'm saying, y'all will come back and, you know, let bygones be bygones and just be cool. See, my mama would not go for that. She wouldn't go for none of that at all. Like, because I promise, the moment we all start fighting, or if it's beef amongst me and my sisters, she'll definitely guilt trip us and intervene and be like, you know, you guys should be close because, you know, I'm not going to always be here. And what y'all going to do, you know, after I'm gone, you know, I would hate if y'all just never spoke again. I'm like, oh my God, Jesus, like, fine. Would y'all just kiss, make up, and be cool? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the one that's kind of like the mediator. Like, I just like for shit to just be cool, you know, and like, I don't know, usually, you know, if it involves me, you know, I'll be like, listen, you know, I only stay mad for a certain amount of time, and then I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to dwell on stuff. But yeah, she love guilt tripping us, like, for real. Like, oh, she even got this thing. Oh my God, I'm gonna take it said sisters are forever in her house because Stoney and Megan was beefing about some shit. And I mean some stuff, sorry. And yeah, and she literally put that up there, so whenever you come down the stairs, it's the first thing you see. And I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. Post a picture of it though, because I thought it was hilarious when I saw it. And she would call me every day, like my mother would, and be like, do you know if they spoke? And I'm like, Ma, like, they'll work it out. Like, whatever it is. She's like, I just don't like any of this, and I just can't take it. And, you know, you guys are all I have, and you guys should just be close, and you guys should just be the best friends, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, listen, you know, you got to understand, you got different personalities that you've raised. You got some of you, some of dad, some of grandma, and then you got one of us that got a mixture of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, granted, everybody ain't gonna always be on the same page, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we all get along for the most part, we do. Now, I'll be on Facebook, and it be some people that be having family feuds that be involving like the whole damn family. I'll be like, okay, so why is it that y'all mad at y'all grandma? What the hell did y'all grandma do? Y'all gotta stop beefing with your family. You know what I'm saying? You only get one family. But at the same time, you know, I'm not about, you know, approving toxic relationships with family. Like, if you got a family member that's toxic, you know, then whether they family or not, you know what I'm saying? Don't even deal. Don't even bother. Okay, we're going to go back in with credit. And we just going to kind of go on our outer portion of the eye and just kind of add that color back because we kind of lost it in transition. But yeah, get along with your family while they here. You know, I understand family ain't always, you know, family ain't always right. But you know what? Push come to shove, I will say this about my family. My family will be there for me and be there for each other in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, I don't care what's going on, who beefing, but all BS aside, shoot, they be there for each other, shoot, it don't even matter. For real, because I know with me and my sisters, like, we could be in the middle of a fight with each other. And if I say, hey, let's go jump dude, because he made me mad, we all finna go jump dude. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? We all finna go jump dude. My favorite thing to do during the holidays is, like, I love playing games. Like, I love playing, like, board games and stuff like that. Because, yeah, it's just a fun time, you know, getting the parents involved. Because, like, my dad, believe it or not, even though my parents are divorced, my dad still come over for Thanksgiving, and he bring his wife. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know when some food good, too, is when the exes come back, and then they bring the currents, and you like, dang, and people be looking like, wait a minute, your mama and your stepmom cool? I'm like, yeah, they gotta be shit. A lot of damn kids in between the two of them, why not? You know what I mean? Come on now. Like, that's one thing about having a blended family that's cool too, is like, you know, you really have a great support system that way. Like, my stepmom is like a few years older than me. Let me stop. She not that much older than me though. She probably got like 15 years over me, I think. 15 or 16. And you know, me and her actually we cool, we tight. You know what I'm saying? So she's a good listener, you know what I'm saying? She's very supportive, and I just like how, you know, she is supportive of all of us. And Blended families are cool, and a lot of people don't understand blended families because people be wanting to keep the beef going, and it wasn't never no beef. You know what I'm saying? Like my mama was like, shoot, you know, we was divorced. She's like, I respect her because I never had to catch her with my man. Yeah, my dad was a cheater back in the day, but you know what I'm saying? She was just like, man, you know, I never had to catch her with my man, so I respect her because she found him on her own, which, you know what I'm saying? I respect that too. But people just love to, oh, the old wife and the new wife, and they gonna be beefing, and it's gonna be it ain't gonna be none of that around here. And I don't even know why people was like thirsty for that. You know what I'm saying? What color did I say we was using? Yeah, Soleil. Soleil. I'm gonna just use my finger because, like I said, I feel like with the finger, shades just really show up and just really be popping a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. You can't do nothing but respect that. You know what I'm saying? And then my mama was like, and I love her because of how she treats y'all, how she love y'all. You know, because I don't even like calling her my stepmom. You know what I'm saying? She's my bonus mom. I call her mom too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just out of respect for her. But she cool people. You know what I'm saying? My mama know. She know who her kids is, and that's the thing. Like, some people like, oh, you call your stepmom? I'm like, yeah, I call her mom too, because at the end of the day, she's a mom, and she's been, you know what I'm saying, a second mom to me and man. So yeah. So yeah, she be coming over for the holidays too. The only thing I hate though is like, my dad be like, y'all not coming over to the house for Thanksgiving. And we be like, we helping mom cook. Nigga, no, we ain't gonna come over there. Look, we'll see y'all later. We'll see y'all at mom's. And he be a little jealous sometimes, like, y'all ain't gonna come over here. And we be like, no. No. But not because we don't want to. It's because, you know, we so used to just doing things with our mother and, you know, helping her in the kitchen and everything. So that's what we do. You know, it ain't no diss towards him or whatnot. You know what I mean? But yeah, around Thanksgiving, that's when it be the most lit. It be a lituation. I should use lituation in this palette because there's a shade called lituation in here. And I think I should use it. I'm just going to put this on my inner corners. So I put trust issues on the inner corners. Let's go back in with credit. And we're just gonna deepen this just a little bit. Not too much though. And I love playing this game called Black Card Revoked. Oh my gosh, I think I got like 3 editions of that game. That game is so much fun. Seriously, because just getting every generation of like family members into playing it, and it's like, wow. Okay, so I'm gonna just take credit again. We just gonna kind of smudge it on our lower lash line. And I know this is not the correct brush, but you know, bear with me. All my brushes are all over the place. Whenever I have a client, I notice that like my brushes be all over. Cause I have like brushes that I use for myself, and then I got client brushes. I'm loving how this is looking so far. I feel like I probably need to blend a little bit more. Okay, so yeah. We're just gonna blend a little bit more. Let's talk about dishes, cause like, not like as far as doing the dishes, that's one thing my mama will definitely, and she better give me kudos for this. I always clean her kitchen after Thanksgiving, simply because she done sat up there and cooked all that food for everybody. Cause people that claim they ain't coming over there, they end up right over at the house. And so I just, you know, I always clean her kitchen for her, cause I'm like, man, she done worked her little self. And, you know, my mama's a little bitty thing. So I just try to look out for her. And, you know, I always clean her kitchen for her. And see, when I was in my relationship, you know, we would get there really, really late. You know, because my ex, he ain't like being at people's houses like all day. Like, he didn't understand, like, Thanksgiving is like an all day thing. You know what I'm saying? We got to cook all day long. Like, he didn't understand that because his family didn't cook and stuff like that. But, you know, he didn't get there. So when I told him, like, hey, we gotta go. I gotta go. And he like, why you leaving so soon? I'm like, because I gotta help my mom cook. He, for what? Like, don't she got that done already? I'm like, no. It's Thanksgiving. Nope. The food is not going to be done until 8 o'clock tonight. And then we'll get there at 9. And then it's like a whole situation going on. Like, you can come to my mama's house at like 12 midnight on Thanksgiving. And then somebody gonna let you in. You gonna have a drink, some food, bam, and you Gucci. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm satisfied with this. I think I am. I don't think I need to add anything else. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just blend out this area because I just feel like it's just too much going on right there. So I'm just gonna blend that out. There we go. Let's go ahead and dust this off. Where's my Mr. Right? Because this is the only Mr. Right I'm gonna have in my life. Let me not speak that. Bring it back, bring it back. We are not doing foundation. We are only going to pretty much conceal these dark areas. You know, these little moles, okay? These little moles. I actually went and saw a derm about it. And the derm was like, oh, somebody in your family loved you very much. And they passed on these freckles to you. She's like, they're not moles. She said, this and then these two. She said, those are moles. She said, the rest of those are like, you know, just, I don't know what she called them, but they're not moles. It's weird. And I was just like, okay, well, if they're not moles, what are they? And I forgot what they are, per se. So let me just take this concealer brush and we're going to correct the areas. So I'm going to just take my finger. Okay, and we're just going to go over some of these dark spots. Now, there's one corrector I do want to try because I heard it's universal. And it is from, what's her name? Dragon Beauty, Nikita Dragon. I really, really want to try that. Because when I seen the corrector, I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? If anybody can use it, I'm like convinced. I'm sold. You know what I'm saying? And it was like all these different shades of people that was in like the campaign. And, you know, they pretty much had, you know, was using it. And I was just like, I was interested in the face palette too because one thing about me, I love highlighting and, you know, I love highlighting. So I think that highlighting is like the most important step for me per se. So I love to highlight, and she has this palette that's like it's like 2 shades. So you get like a pink and then you get a yellow, and I'm pretty much would use that yellow, but I would use the pink too. I would mix the two of them because y'all know I'm the queen of mixing stuff. And I'm gonna take my multi-use sculpting concealer from Too Faced in Maple, and I'm just gonna conceal the areas that I corrected, because even though, like I said, we're not using foundation, we have to use something in lieu of foundation, which, you know, it's not gonna be like all over the face because, like I said, you know, I'm just going over the areas that needed special attention. Okay. Now I want to talk about food because Thanksgiving, to me, Thanksgiving, it's not just, like I said, you know, the food be everything, but it ain't just about the food. But my favorite dish though, is, I like the dressing and the macaroni and cheese and then the sweet potatoes. And they all gotta be mixed in together. Like, they can't just be, you know what I'm saying, just by themselves. No. Like, my mom, she don't make chitlins no more because don't nobody eat them. You know what I'm saying? But my stepmom eat them. So she'll make something for her if she asks for it. So my mama is known for making her dressing is just like bomb. Okay? Like, it be people that be talking about their mama dressing. I'll be like, no. My mama dressing. Bomb. It's like, I seen something on Facebook. They had a sweet potato and macaroni and cheese egg roll. And I just was like, but I get the concept because that's how I pretty much mix all my food. And then the greens, child. The greens got to be on a separate plate. I do not like my greens on the same plate with the rest of my food. I just don't see how some people eat like that. And then the potato salad got to be separate too. Like, any type of food that can, like, you know, run into the other food. You know what I'm saying? It got to have its own plate. Tart shape tape. Look, I think they would appreciate Jackie. Be all right. She'd be like, you know what? You didn't even have to use all Too Faced products. It's fine. You don't have to do that for this video. But I just wanted to. That's just me. Like, I just wanted to. Okay. So we are going to just go ahead and just bam. Because I love looking really, really highlighted and airbrushed, y'all. I swear to God, like, it's just like, the best ever. Like, that's how you know when your makeup is like popping. Is when you look like you look photoshopped. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, it be some days I be like, man, I'm mad at this beat. I ain't even do a good job. And then other days I be like, it's this bitch right here. You be like, damn. You know. Or in this case, damn. This is my favorite step of makeup, y'all. I love doing concealer and then the powder. It's so ritualistic to me. Like, I know I ain't the only one. I know I ain't the only lame that's be like, oh, I just love putting on the powder and I love putting on the concealer and I just love it. I know I'm not the only one. Y'all got some favorite makeup steps. Don't try to act like it's just me. Look, let me pull this up a little bit. You gotta hit that forehead, child. We gotta get it. And I used to love watching my grandma do her makeup because I kid y'all not, they did not have all of this back in her day. And like, she did not use concealer. She used just regular foundation. And then she had like a setting. She actually had a powder that she would put on. And it was like a lighter powder though. And I was like, why you using that? And she was like, child, because. She was like, because, you know what I'm saying? It makes me look bright. It don't make me look all half dead and shit. I'm like, oh, okay. And she used to wear the same lipstick, the same color lipstick. And I hope I don't get like that. Like, I hope that when I get older, I don't wear the same lipstick and the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, just that one favorite color you got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope I'm still wearing, like, purples and, you know, blacks and stuff. You know what I mean? But she wore the same Fashion Fair lipstick. And I'll be like, Graham, you could change it up a little bit. I actually got her wearing maroons and stuff. She actually liked that. All right, now for the nose contour. What we going to do for the nose contour? And we going to go ahead and, I feel like I want to contour with credit. Because like I said, you know, I don't usually contour with like a concealer. That's just not... I just don't be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't. But at the same time, I feel like I just want to use this palette and just contour with credit. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take credit, which is the same shade that we use on the outer portion of our eye, and we're going to contour with it. Just going to take this nose contour brush and just go down. And then on the other side, we're going to do the same thing. All right, bam. Like I said, you know, if you guys like... You guys don't have to do what I do, but, you know, if you want to, you can. You can. Now, contouring with a bronzer sometimes, I know I'm like I have a habit of doing that. It's not going to really sculpt the face as much, you know, so that's why, like, you know, you should, you know, use like a contour stick or, you know, a concealer, because it'll really help sculpt that face out. Ooh, look at that. Y'all, I love contouring my nose. I remember when I was just like, what is the point? Now I see it, hunty. I can't go a day without it. And I hardly ever use this third brush in this contour kit because I'm so busy just, you know, using the main two. But it's all good. We just gonna use it for today's video purposes. My grandma, she used to take her makeup off with cold cream. And I'm like, girl, it just seemed like it was just so harsh. You know, because I actually tried to use cold cream one time. And my skin just did not like it at all. It didn't. Because she was like, yeah, I don't want to. And she didn't like the wipes. Because she felt like the wipes were too rough. Which I can honestly attest to that. Yes. They were. Sometimes they were. You know, and she did not like the wipes at all. She was just like, give me the cream, you know, and that's why I adopted, you know, taking mine off with coconut oil because, you know, it just was a better alternative, you know. Like I said, I will use wipes sometimes, but not always. Not always. I remember when my grandma did see me do all of this one day and she was like, it ain't necessary. Like, yes, it is. She was like, no, it ain't. She said, see, I'd have been done by now. I'm like, I know that's you and your makeup though, child. See, we had that relationship where we was kind of like girlfriends, but she'll still put me in my place, you know. Like she was the grandma that, you know what I'm saying, like you can't curse in front of her. That was one thing you could not do. Because I remember she hit me dead in my mouth one time. Because me and my sister was into it. And what I say? I said, I don't give a F who out here. And baby, when I tell you, that woman hit me so hard. My mouth was bleeding for like a week. I promise you, I was like, dang. Like, she hit me dead in my mouth though. All right. But yeah, like she knew I smoked at the time. So like, you know, I could smoke around her. You know, that was just, yeah. She wouldn't care. She just put it out. Hurry up and put it out when you done. Yeah, because I can't deal. All right. Anyway, we are going to be using this Born This Way multi-use complexion powder. So I've been using this on my no foundation days because I feel like, you know, it was like super duper cool for them to create this product for people that don't really like to wear foundation. You know what I'm saying? If you like a beginner, y'all see that payoff? Look at that. Ooh. So if you like a beginner and, you know what I'm saying, you looking for something that's like lightweight, something that you don't have to, you know, don't have to apply and then you feel like it's too much, this is perfect because it's basically like a finishing powder. To me, it's a finishing powder. So if you feel like you got like an overcast of like product on, you know, because you can use this as a foundation and then you can use it to pretty much set your face. So I use it for both. So even though it looks like, oh my gosh, like she's super duper highlighted in her face area, like I'm still gonna, you know, fix all of that. I'm still gonna fix all of that because I do use this as a setting powder as well. And I'm gonna show you the difference in a few. So yeah, I always, you know, even if you just kind of glide over just a little bit. I love this stuff. When it first came out, when I seen it, I'm like, I need that in my life. Okay, so now take the powder and just kind of go over. See, I'm still highlighted, but not as highlighted as this side, you know what I mean? So it definitely helps to cancel out all that unnecessary brightness if you do not want it. Now, if you don't mind it, cool. But sometimes I feel like, okay, I done went a little too overboard with my highlight. I probably tone it down just a notch. Let's bring it back to earth. I'm like, I'm looking a little too highlighted right about now. So, all right. Okay, cool. Look at that. Yeah. And now you put your bronzer on and child, you finish. Your bronzer and your lipstick, spray yourself down, and then you done. Now, if you want to contour, you can. Usually I don't, because, you know, like I said, I don't have like I feel like with my contour, you can't really see it. You know what I'm saying? So there's no point in me actually contouring, so I don't contour. Because I'm like, ain't nobody's here no damn way. So I'm going to use my Fenty, bronzer. And this is in the shade Cocoa Naughty. Yeah, Cocoa Naughty. I got this in the summertime, and I really thought like, oh, that's my shade. And then when I tried it on, I was like, nah, I could go darker. So the next shade darker than this is, I think it's Cocoa Mommy or Mocha Mommy or something like that. I was excited when Fenty launched these bronzers. And I remember when Graham saw me putting on bronzer. That make you look dark skinned. I said, Graham, it make me look like I have a tan. What? Y'all already black. I said, yeah, I know. But see, she didn't understand bronzer. She didn't, you know. And I'm like, don't you want to look like the sun kissed you? No. We are going to use this My Mimi from the Mariah Carey collection. This I've had this forever. Like, as you can see, her face is still in it and all of that. Okay, so my final thoughts of this palette. Buy it. seriously buy it. I mean, look at whose initials is on here. I mean, come on now. Y'all should have known that it was going to be fly. It was going to be fire. It was just going to be amazing. Okay, so it does retail for $45. You can get it at Ulta and Sephora and on ABH's website. And y'all, if y'all listening, Jackie, Anastasia, Norvina, anybody, can y'all make a clutch purse? Can this be a purse, please? because it already looked like a purse. Like, I really need this to be a purse. You know what? Knowing me, I'll probably just like depan all of this whole palette and just carry it as a purse. Just because I like the packaging. Like, it really signifies her style. This is definitely, girl, this is cute. Anyway, sound off in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all got it, let me know how it worked for you. Also, if you created some looks with it, tag me on Instagram so I can see it. I want to see y'all slay with this palette, okay? So, again, if y'all ain't subscribed, what are you doing? Y'all better subscribe to my channel and stop playing, okay? And click the bell so you'll be notified whenever I do post a new video. So until then, y'all wait, pray, slay, enjoy y'all day. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I know it's like 2 in the morning in Chicago. Ain't nothing open but legs. Mine are closed, but somebody is open to feed me, okay? So anyway, bye y'all. See y'all next time.